Just under 80% of our staff say that McMurray is the best job of their careers.
Welcome to WorkSpan TV. I'm Marcia Rhodes for World at Work, and today we're discussing how to create a unique workplace culture. And with me is Anita Hildreth from McMurray. Welcome, Anita.
Nice to be here.
Anita, tell us how you create a unique workplace culture at McMurray, and specifically the role and the importance of the number 8.
Well, the number 8 is very significant in our culture because that stands for our 8 core values. Our 8 core values are basically what drive all of our decisions at McMurray, and they are as follows. Do the right thing, help one another, deliver raving service, produce quality always, exceed expectations, embrace change, accept social responsibility, and earn a reasonable profit.
I know 8 drives a lot of your internal communications, including your social media hub called Channel 8. Tell us a little bit more about Channel 8.
Channel 8 is a really neat intranet site that we rolled out about a year or so ago, and it's really where all of our staff go to as a source for information on anything from benefits to the most recent news, which we have news articles on a daily basis published on Channel 8, staff directory, and a variety of different information they can go to access any of their questions that they might want answered.
In addition to Channel 8, I know there are other ways that you implement the workplace values into your culture. And specifically, tell us about the performance management system.
Well, actually, what's mainly different in our performance management system is that it's actually not a performance review like most other companies might call it. It's called a success plan. And we called it a success plan because we like to have a forward-thinking process in which to give staff a roadmap by which to guide their next year. We tie our 8 core values to our success plan process. So a manager provides feedback for the coming year, but also we obtain 360 feedback from various members of staff throughout the company. And we also ask them to tie in our core values to some of their feedback. We ask our staff member to provide feedback on some of the goals that they feel are important for the coming year. And finally, the manager gives some key goals that they would like to see implemented in the next coming year.
I like that you call it a success plan because it implies that it's forward-looking as opposed to a look in the rearview mirror.
That's right. So it helps people, our staff in particular, look forward to the next year and really help provide them with a path for success for the coming year and help them achieve goals for what might make them happy in their position and their career path in the company.
Anita, how involved is the CEO and the management team in implementing the workplace values?
The CEO and our business unit leaders are extremely involved in implementing our values system and our culture. In fact, without them driving the initiative, it wouldn't be as successful as it is and has been and will continue to be. Our CEO, we look at him as a partner to our team. He provides us with feedback on upcoming initiatives and to make sure that we're on par with the culture. He also asks for feedback in any upcoming initiatives that he might have to ensure that we're on the same page and that we're remaining true to our values. Chris's focus is transparency. We have an open door policy at McMurray. One thing that's really neat about something that we do differently is our annual Best Worst survey, in which Chris asks for feedback from our staff. They're asked for the 3 best things about working at McMurray and which 3 things would they most like to see improved and how. That feedback is then carefully and immediately reviewed by Chris, and he provides responses individually and immediately. And if there's action that he or the company cannot take, he'll provide a reason as to why. That's really important in emphasizing how he cares about our staff and their experience in the company and making it the best job of their careers. In fact, just under 80% of our staff say that McMurray is the best job of their careers.
As a lot of companies are in the midst of open enrollment, tell us again how you do it differently at McMurray.
I love how we do open enrollment at McMurray. It's different in that we start with a survey. Several months before our open enrollment process, we gather feedback from our staff on what they think of our benefits. That survey is collectively put together by what we call the Healthcare Selection Team. The Healthcare Selection Team is a group of volunteers throughout the company from all different locations, usually a group of about 10 to 12 staff members, who put together the feedback, determine what we want to ask staff, and then once we obtain the feedback from staff, carefully reviewing it and determining what we're going to do for the open enrollment process, if any changes are necessary, and carefully keeping in mind what the staff feedback was on that survey.
Anita, if you were to summarize McMurry's culture in 3 words, what would those be?
Values-driven, empowerment, and collaboration.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
For World at Work, I'm Marcia Rhodes.